lot of other things, but you're here with us. So you don't know it's all about we're going to have fun this afternoon. We're going to, you know, man, explore all for different eras and channels of the music, you know, man, say. Anyway, we're going like a mere name, so like a mere interview. This is Mr. G. Them girls call it TV at that mistake. Where's the big stone? Give it to them, Mr. G. Sing! Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na na na. Na na na. They be your friend or your man, she a look. But your boyfriend don't want no old crook. But she a fish, she bite the wrong hook. Whoa, he laugh off of them. Carry your friend or your man, she a look. Your boyfriend don't want no old cook. But she a fish, she bite the wrong hook. Whoa! No for say them are your friend. It's really not. Fi take away your man. Me hear them a plot. Say she won't land and a squat. She a squat. Whole canoe boat a go on like she a yacht. Girl body dry up and scaly like sprat. Can't wear shorts cause I need them knock. She pad up her tights and a go on like she pat. She chest full of hair can row one plot. Up. But you know want that. Or you feel look man and your heel back a crack. Feel chippy like me granny old pot. When me just say me not take that back. So we sing na 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 na. Where's the big son? Na 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 na.
Mr. G in the house, and welcome once again to Rising Achiever. This is a program that you know has to deal with individuals that came up through the system, through humble upbringing, and is at the rank of stardom. Tonight, my very special guest is none other than Chad Simpson, a.k.a. Mr. G. Welcome to Rising Achievers, Mr. G.
Well, it's a pleasure, you know. You don't know it's all about Big Stone and Mr. G linking up in the studio. Excess amount of excitement.
Excess amount of excitement. I've been watching the career for the last, from Salfish, I should know, so from the young upcoming youth writing for a lot of famous artists. Because a lot of people don't know that Mr. G is not just an entertainer or a producer, but he's also a very, very good writer, which he started out writing for a few artists. You want to name some of the people that you wrote for Mr. G?
Well, I did writing for people like Angie Angel, helped Merciless with a few songs, you know, also helped Vegas, you know, Red Rat, Buccaneer, Degree, the whole Main Street clique. It was just like one big happy family, you know. So from then till now, no whole heap of things has transpired, but we're still here, and everything is looking brighter for the year 2002, you know.
Let me ask you a question. I know your career started a few years back, right, with a number one tune. But for the young fans out there that really want to know what really makes this giant of a man who he is, get back to the basic and explain to them how this phenomenal journey all started.
Well, in the year 1996, I linked up with Danny Brownie from Main Street Records, you know. We went into the studio, we did a song called Gyal Them Calling. That song did fairly well, but it wasn't a song that exploded. I then went on to do a song called Here Comes Fudgy, which that was like the breaking song in 1996, you know, captivated people's mind all over the entire world. Men, women, children, the old people, you know, everybody was just hooked on Here Comes Fudgy, girl from all about, said them love the nutty booty. You know, I say after that we did a song called Dog Bark, with, I saw the dogs start bark, you know, as me and the girl are going into the dark, and we did songs like You Brush Your Teeth from Morning, me and Red Rat linked up and we did songs like she want to see you me cute. A big man, she don't want to look at you. You know, man, a whole barrage of song. I don't give a damn, buff beer, left with turf, bad man, stoop low, whining machine, normal. You know, a whole barrage of hit songs came out within that period from 1996 straight into 1999. You know, at the end of 1999, Main Street pulled down. Danny Brownie turned Christian. So each of the artists basically had to go on their own. I started my company then, Young Blood Records, which artists like Mad Andrew and me gave him break with the song What Is Father, produced big songs for being a man like $100 Bag. I did a song about as long as you're not dead and lay down in a hearse. things could be worse. You understand? Yeah, that song specifically kept me focused as an artist, knowing that, you know, although Main Street mash up, you know, me, the artist, not going mash up. But what I did in the year 2000, I just made a medley video with the song like Music We Are Pushing the Drugs, Now Hang Out with the Girl Them Want the Boops. I basically just did that song, the medley, videoed it. After the video, I just took some time out basically to just recoup mentally and everything, and just say, you know what, for the year 2001 going on, we're going to take it back to them.
All right. I want to retrace your step just a little bit about Inner the Earth. That song that you said you wrote that song when the company of Danny Brown broke up from secular music.
Yeah, man.
And Danny was converted. I want you to do it out, make the young fans them hear it, because it sounds like it's a song of redemption, a song of every meaning in regards to your career. Let's read a little bit more of it.
Well, here's a punchline for them. Well, as long as you're not dead and lay down in a hearse, things could be worse. Them could have robbed your chain and thief your girl purse. Things could be worse. You could have entered a race come last and not first. Things could be worse. You could have sickened on the money for doctor nor nurse. Believe me, things could have worse. A man crash and broke him man and broke him foot and both he made. Things could be worse, cause you know you could have dead. Yeah, me I just say things, you see.
Tough song, you know. So that was just part of, just a versatile part of Mr. G taking over after the break of the company.
Yeah, man. After the break of the company, I mean, me being the artist, I mean, everything wasn't as broad scale as when Main Street was running, but that was because me as the individual, I decided that, you know what, I'm not running down anything, because I already set certain amounts of foundation that I could take a time out to just do the whole music business, because, you know, when them say when you're on the outside, it's easier to look what's going on the inside. You know what I say? So basically 2000, while the music video was, you know, basically keeping me in the people's eyesight and keeping me current with the songs that were videoed, I just basically stayed out and I said, all right, analyzing the situation, what can be done here, what can be done there, what is lacking in the music. And the thing that was lacking was fun and some songs for the girls. Every man was on this arguing and quarreling thing, and you know what I say? It's not even said the artists them hate them one another. You know? Some money making strategy between certain man in the business, which we don't have anything about that, but them for knows at the same time, John Public, they take it on a negative, them take it on a negative level, you know what I say?
And then there was a big gap where you just take the slice of the cake.
Boy, may I tell you.
You see? So then the barrage of Girl True came through, and then your producing thing came through as well. But you know what? Chad Simpson. A lot of people in Jamaica have known the name from listening to the young artists at an early age. Then he moved on to the name Goofy. And then the world started recognizing the creative talent of this young brother, the writing skills in songs like Mr. Fudgy and other tunes that came to recognition. Now we're here with the new, superb, much more mature business entrepreneur, record producer, businessman, Mr. G. Welcome to Rise and Achieve again, my brother. The name change, Mr. G. Tell us what's going on.
Well, it's all about me as an artist. I've been here for what, 7 years now as an official boss artist. You know what I say? We've matured through that 7 years. So with the maturity, we have a thing called name change. You know what I say? So we just change it. Goofy was then, but Mr. G is now. And I'm all for the girls, all for the ladies. You don't know. You see?
So then, we're not going to hear other songs like Fudgy. We're not going to hear nothing like the comical side of you. Somebody just... and cause those songs, I want to tell you, those songs are big songs. We're not going to hear anything like that, and we're going to hear more cultural, serious side of Mr. G. Tell us.
No, I'm not really going back to the gimmickal side, you know, because I've already surpassed that. But what I'm going to make sure that all my songs do have is fun-spirited. You know me, I say, like when you hear the girls, them a sing the na-na-na-na-na-na-na, and whoa, la papa, that's a part I like. You know me, I say, it's a fun thing.
Yeah,
you know me, I say, we have other girls tune, like where I say, all of me gal them when who say them cute and tight, walk up in a delight, from you know you no bleach like owl every night, walk up in a delight. You know me I say, me gal you no grow no mustache nor no beard, no man never see you and say you look weird, mad, nobody never see you and scared, clean like a whistle file never get smeared. Me gal, with you them a try compete, how I take this girl with her rotten teeth, I you the hot girl. Even Stevie Wonder see it, your face, your shape, everything complete. So me go so, all of me gal them when no say them cute and tight, walk up in a delight. You know me I say,
Mr. G in the house.
Keeping it fun, you know?
Keeping it fun.
At that must say.
What about your tours though? I know you're busy working on the album for S-Curve Records. What can we look out for now other than your production? Is there anything private that you want to start? Maybe a chain of restaurants or whatever. Give us a little bit more on that side.
Well, right now we're more into real estate for the time being, because with real estate you don't really have to be there to watch anybody. You know me I say, you buy some place, you rent it out, at the end of the month you collect your food. You know me I say. My goal at this point in time is to really have a whole complex. You know me I say, an apartment complex with maybe 50 or more apartments. So I'm working towards that, because you don't know. You have to take your time. Right now I have a few already. I need to just basically go out there. Like now I'm going out back on the road. The fans them can look out for me, because the other day I taken a little time out and done my homework. Now I'm back. There's a tune called Na 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 Na, otherwise known as Old Crook. I mean, it's tearing up all over. We've been getting calls from England, calls from America, in the Caribbean. So pretty soon they can just listen out, and you know, the website, they can just check it out and they'll just see the touring dates.
What's the website? What's the website address?
Well, right now, they can find me on Penthouse Records.
Okay, yeah.
You know me I say? Yeah. Penthouse have some things, you know me I say? I don't know how long we're going to be with Penthouse for, but for the time being, yeah.
Alright, being the good-looking charmer that you have now matured into, I know there must be a lot of women knocking on your door. Is there love in the future for Mr. G?
Well, hopefully, because every man needs that special person in his life, you know what I say? Hopefully. I mean, just like anybody else, I would love to get married, have kids and them things there, because right now, I don't have any kids at this time, you know, because I'm not really believing in the thing called the scatterings all over the place. I have one bag of youth, you know what I say? That's why I don't really have any right now. So, but definitely, in the future, have that special person I know say, yo, this person have your head back.
Right.
You know me I say, and it's not a monetary or anything like that. You know me I say, just straight up 100% undiluted love, you know? Yeah.
Positive, powerful words coming from. So you know Mr. G is a bachelor, as you know, and it's up for grabs. So when you see him driving through town, you can easily talk to him. He's one of them brother that you can really talk to. Mr. G, it was a pleasure having you on Rising Achievers.
Was a pleasure, you know. I mean, I said before we go,
hold on. I want to ask you to do something personally for me. I know you've done it many, many times over with just the young people in your production. But I want you to take the microphone, look into the camera, and speak deep down to the brothers, upcoming brothers, that can actually take a page from your book. Speak to them, Mr. G.
Well, listen, to all of the youths them out there, all of the youths them know, so them have a clean heart, them trying to do them best, them set them goals, just work hard, pray hard, and you must achieve and must accomplish anything you want in life. Whether it might be music, whether it might be business, or you might want to turn farmer, plumber, anything, just put your heart and soul into it, praise the Almighty, and everything shall come true. You know what I'm saying?
Is there an experience that you can share with them in terms of not calling any names or anything, at a point where you think you could have given up easily, but you just got a grip within yourself? Is there a short story that you probably can share, an experience or something that you've had that you could have given up if you wanted to? but you just hold on to the reins and now you're reaping the benefits?
Well, I want to tell you now, really and truly, just before I really get the break in 1996, there was a period in which I was wondering to myself if it would ever happen. Because you're there working, and more time you might hear some things where so that thing ain't really bad, but then at the same time some money I spend behind certain things and it a play more than your thing. But I just said to myself, if it was meant to be or if it is meant to be, it will happen. Because put it this way, Big Stone, a man might talented as an artist and everything, but it's not everybody when go through the gate at the same time. Some more time you have to have a thing named patience and just endure a little, Just work hard and nobody think about it. Although you have a thing named financial stress will come down on you more time when you're trying to be an artist and you don't have any other job to bring in any food. Things get tough, but you have to just tug it out and know, say, if you want to go, the nose have to run. Exactly. You know what I say? Yeah, man.
Positive words coming from Mr. G. He started out as Chad Simpson, later adopted the name Goofy. Now he has matured into Mr. G. Not only the incredible entertainer that he has become, but also a businessman, a record producer, a record label owner, a musician, real good people to work with, and a friend of mine. It was a pleasure to have him take time out from his very busy schedule and stop by Rising Achiever, so some youth can one day sit in the seat of Mr. G. Thanks a lot, my brother.
Blessed.
Salam alaikum. Any final words in part in one last thing?
But me have some final songs,
One final song.
Yeah, man. This is a thing called Lively Medley, because I want to really support the dead thing, Check it. Well, this a one your name, not take no check, not take no talk, not trust no shadow when it touch off the dark, not take no check, not take no talk. We are go done the whole of them, okay? Me nah hang out with no man where you cuss the gal, them a million out, 30 gal and it's not no problem, I'm missing out. Red roses say y'all be call them, a war if I will lay your finger upon them, all of my gangster friend them. I say bad man nah, we nah stoop low, I say gangster nah, we nah stoop low, I say bad man nah, we nah stoop low, I say Portmore nah, we nah stoop low, bad man coulda never turn a free car reach.
About the fresh new act that you have on your...
Well, it's right about now. It's right about now. The world can look forward to you like Fletcher B. In fact, Big Stone want him come say a thing on the tree. You understand? Fletcher Stepgrass come say a thing for the massive. You have you like Nicholas Bennett to call him Nicky B. You know what I say? And I mean, a barrage other artists. We have man like Humphrey, where I come up in the business. We have man like Magical. You know what I say?
So this is not, this is what I'm loving for this interview, and I'm happy I'm here talking to you, because I know you're very busy, you have your studio work to be done. But this is what I admire about you, the humanitarian side of Mr. G. Wherein you just didn't keep it all for yourself.
No, man,
but
because
you can just let it flow.
You see, at the end of the day, Big Stone, you know how I view life. This is the situation. If you hear a man that have the talent, it don't make sense you're bad mind and you're envious and you're going like you're going to try stop that you there from help push him through, because you know what, anything we do to him, he might go get it, So if you can help him along the way, you help him.
That's why we promote him.
Exactly, because you as a man, I mean, you always to get amongst the youth, them and I get some youth, some blind, and you know what I say? But me I say, I put it as my first priority to help other people. So, you know what I say? People. So, you know what I say? So,
just like that.
Just like that.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm telling man, say, I don't really sit down and worry in my life at any time, you know what I say? Because more time when things might feel down and you feel out, Father always looking and always providing, you know what I say? So basically all that all came about, I just say, you know, I just job works again, you know. So I signed up with them. The whole signing process took a while, you know. We finally finished the paperwork and so forth. We're going to start working on the album next week. But what I'm doing with this album, Because I don't know if anybody realizes, you know, but you see reggae is taking over the world, you know. Dancehall music is taking over. Gwen Stefani just did a song with Bounty Killer, That Runway. Then Timbaland did a song with Tweet, That Runway. He also did a song the other day with Missy Elliott and the youth named Baba, which is reggae rhythm.
That Runway.
That Runway too. So what I'm going to do with this album, I'm not trying to make it Americanized. I'm just going to make it commercially listenable.
Okay.
You know what I say?
Right.
Because at the end of the day, you know,
they did that with Bob, not to cut you, but they did that with Bob.
Exactly.
So people can explain, listen to the language and understand the music.
And you know the thing about music, Big Stone, I keep telling the artists, you know, you see anytime you DJ and you hold your vibes, but suppose you have a punchline where the people can hook on to it.
Exactly.
The people in America rather to hear the reggae artists when we keep it real. Same way like if we hear a rap artist or a R&B artist, we like hear when them do see them thing. We don't want them come in and like them are going to try do our thing and kind of water it down. It not going to sound pleasant to the ears. You know what I'm saying? So what we want to, the main focus and point of this album is to keep that Jamaican flavor and at the same time make it listenable to all over the world. Because
it's like a Shaggy album
exactly.
It's listenable. Yeah.
I'm going to give you a perfect example. Remember this song Macarena? Yeah. Neither you nor myself not really know most of the words in Macarena. Right. I said na 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 Macarena. Yeah. Na 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 na. Macarena.
Take off all over the world.
Exactly. You see when, alright, you see the song Old Crook. When I was doing Old Crook, that was what was in my mind. That, you know, we're going to try to hook the world with melody, you know. That's why I came up with the melody. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Because no matter which language you talk,
you must kind of
you must understand melody.
Relate to that.
You know what I say? So, I mean, S-Curve, now we have a 6-album deal going into the studio to start the first one. Hopefully with the Father God help, He will inspire us with the right type of songs, so that it will be very successful, and hopefully we can pull through a couple more people. You know what I say? But
I know you definitely will do that, because not much was happening back in the days, and you had a whole lot of people. Now that things start to happen, I know you're still gonna remember to go back and pull some young brothers out there. All right, now in terms of the writing, you recognize that it is important first for our music to be audible, where we can understand, where other people other than Jamaica, non-Jamaican can understand the music.
Definitely.
What about profanity on stage now? That type of behavior where the coach now has intervened, has arrested a friend of yours, Alize, is in jail. I want to hear your views on that.
Well, right now, me as an artist, I don't feel it is necessary for people to use profanity on stage. You can get across a point without that. You know what I say? For instance, when I'm up on a stage, I don't really feel like say, I need to say, oh, Ray, your mother, Ray, this, Ray, forget no forward. If you sing them powerful enough, the topics them strong enough, you will get your forward. You know what I say? So profanity is not something where I really uphold with. You know what I say? But at the same time, there's a thing called freedom of speech where we have to look into and know, say, but the artists them again for know, say, certain things for certain place. Like you will see a man go to a school barbecue and then I use profanity, that not really call for.
Yeah, because the environment is
different. Man, you have a time and a place for everything in the earth. So may I say
so what you have to say when the court went the distance of actually putting an artist behind bars based on his conduct on stage?
Well, they say I don't support the jail thing, you know.
They're saying, what about our First Amendment right, which is freedom of speech? I mean, if somebody pay their money to go in adult, and the poster should be printed as such, adult entertainment, and you go inside and pay your money to go inside, then whatever you go inside there is something that you expect. The law shouldn't come between the dance hall inside and what's on the outside in terms of the law.
Well, I don't really support the jail thing, you know what I say? I don't support the jail thing. I bet if them they give them a fine and say, you know, you have a fine, and I mean the jail thing, me not really go with that. I even prefer if then they say, you know, I'm some community services.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But artists, them for know that the business and life and everything change and things going forward. So the man them who going really stay back with this profanity vibe and them things, them just going to be left in the shadows. Cause I mean, me as an artist now, what use it going really serve me now? To know say Shaggy open up the door even bigger than before, and the space is there to run through now. I going to stay back and say I going to try the totally hardcore. For what? At the end of the day, music is about how much records you sell, how much CDs you sell, how much albums you sell.
Exactly.
How far and what kind of mass you can reach. Me as an artist, I mean, I must say I've done pretty well or pretty good for myself up to this time. You know what I'm saying? We've reached places like Africa, we've gone to Costa Rica, Suriname, Puerto Rico, all over, you know what I'm saying? We've been through the whole of England, Europe side, we've been through America, and it's not no profanity they carry me them places, you know what I'm saying?
We're here at the nice yard of Grafton Studios, Mr.
Mikey Bennett
Studio, and we are talking to the superstar DJ, Mr. G. He wasn't Mr. G before, he's Mr. G now. So when we come back, we're going to speak to Mr. G, talk about his name change and what he has in store for the new image that he's now launching on. So don't touch it out, we'll be right back.